It's a soggy Seattle night, but baseball will be played comfortably underneath the roof of T-Mobile Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
And now, Monty Irvin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's coming off a multi-home run game, but when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
So no need to wait, as here he is. On he pops it up. Seager into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line hard deep into left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
To the plate now, Willie Mays. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Juan Marichal is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. In there, 2-2. Marichal has worked his way through more than 3,500 innings for his career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Irvin comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the 1st out.
Batting second.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And there are two away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So two out, nobody on. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Now the payoff pitch home.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Willie McCovey. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So now here is Orlando Cepeda. The 1-1 home. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. Popped him up.
Seager has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year, he's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
In now, Jay Buhner. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Misses, ball 2. This one's down to third. There is La Stella over to first, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Giants 1 and the Mariners 0. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He went deep in the contest last night. The 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Up next to the Giants.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Monty Irvin grounded out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Buhner back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Mays. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting
Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Into the box, Dylan Moore. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
So next to hit is Jose Godoy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Moore leads off first with 1 away. Outside, 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Mays. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in. J.P. Crawford flew out last time up. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Marichal comes set. Here's the pitch.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning continues. And And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis.
Ball 2.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in is Edgar Martinez, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready with the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, Hero, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. 2-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3-1. Here it is. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Jay Buhner, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. 1-2. Here it is. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 2 and the Giants 1. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Willie Mays. The 1-1 home. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see the top two speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the two starters from 94 down to 90. Next to stand in is Orlando Cepeda. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A tag for one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mariners lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding forward now is the DH, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 2-1 on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Flores to his left. He's there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw in the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
To the plate now, Kyle Seager. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Dylan Moore, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Dylan Moore. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping in once again is Jose Godoy. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor,
The
but
batter,
it
number
wasn't
3.
outrageous. Hey, listen,
Shortstop,
calling balls and
JP.
strikes is a really tough job, and
Crawford.
even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, J.P. Crawford. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Seattle leads this one 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Three-two pitch is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters
Now
have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate now, Edgar Martinez. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Mays. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Stepping in next, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Jay Buhner can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters show him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
In now, Mitch Haniger. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Hard hit ball to short. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-1 Mariners. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Monty Irvin. A 1-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Up next to
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So now to the plate, Tommy La Stella. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. It's back to Seattle right after this. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and into bat next, the third baseman Kyle Seager. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line drive, base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Now here's the Giant skipper making his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Marlene Garcia is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Marlene Garcia.
Standing in now, Dylan Moore in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Jose Godoy. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. J.P. Crawford would be next. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. swing and a shot toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Mariners go down quietly there, and it's still 3-1. Sam Haggerty has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 0.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays. The 1-1 home. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
At the plate, Willie McCovey. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Mays rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 1-run ball game. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Number 84 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 84.
Stepping in now, Orlando Cepeda, high and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. A swing and a shot down the line. It's a fair ball. The throw into second.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. As a look, now the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the run is Griffey. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. The 1-1 home. is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Count even at 2-2. Posey takes his lead at third with 1 away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Set and the payoff pitch, and he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4, so that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. Rafael Montero takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 47, Rafael Montero.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
The 2-1.
We got 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3 runs already home here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lewis waits on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
To the plate now, Monty Irvin. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Tommy La Stella. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. It's the Giants 5 and the Mariners 3. Dominic Leone is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 52, Dominic Leone.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here it is. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle.
And now here is Kyle Lewis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 1 out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Cepeda in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Martinez.
Standing in now, Edgar Martinez. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Mariners are down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. In the box, Willie Mays. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Willie McCovey. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Digging in will be Orlando Cepeda, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Buhner gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-3. Tyler Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes Junior. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He'll try again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
The right fielder, Jay Buhner.
So the next to bat will be Jay Buhner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-1 taken, strike 2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Popped up. LaStella is calling for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. San Francisco leads this one 5-3. Kenan Middleton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up Buster Posey. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that misses. 2-1.
I got 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit hard toward first. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. Last chance coming up now for Seattle. They'll be chasing 2. It's 5-3. Rob Nin enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 31, Rob Nin.
Now at the plate here is Sam Haggerty. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Still even at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Next, it'll be Dylan Moore. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The batter, the catcher, Jose Godoy.
Next for Seattle, Jose Godoy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Last chance for the Mariners. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Giants put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Arlene Garcia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Rob Nen closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs, 6 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.